What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Today, this morning, we are in Queens, heading over to our first service call. We were at this job on Monday. We made some repairs to their Navian CH210. It was leaking some gases internally that we found and saved the day. Replaced a few components that had failed. Customer's complaint now is that the boiler's running, but it's just not really heating up the house. So let's see what's going on with that. All right, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as we stroll through the service call, let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. Let's get going. But before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to a YouTube subscriber by the name of Eric Keller. Eric, I got your gift. I love the Wago 2-wire, 2-conductor, 221 lever connectors, and I love sharing what I use as a professional with the community. And thank you so much for that gift, and also thank you for that little long lighter, a little stubby lighter, so I can get in there with the pilot, to relight the pilot. Thank you so much, Eric. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get going.
I'm gonna be finished cleaning the bathroom and making up the bed and do it before they get here, and I'll be dressed. And you rang the doorbell at 8 o'clock. Thank you, Mom.
You get what you pay.
You see? You by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me.
So tell me what's going on. What's been happening?
It should be burning up in here.
Is it normally burnt up in here?
Yeah. And when we have it between 70, like 72. Look where the thermostat is. Land.
68. I have it cranked all the way to max.
Mike is back to check the
Let's see. Let's feel this baseboard here. Can we get in there a little bit? Let's see if we can get in there a little bit and feel. It's convecting. Yeah, they're all convecting. It's hot down here.
You got the heater on.
Oh. So let's see.
I don't do cold.
Yeah, me neither. And it's like 12 degrees outside.
Exactly.
So you're at 180 degrees.
Yeah, it's not like it should. We shouldn't have to have it up to
Blazing hot.
all the way and not get the
No, we should.
right. Yeah, the way we did before.
All right, this is that second floor, which is cold. It's not on yet. This is that first floor return, which is blazing hot. I can't keep my hand on it. We are circulating. Got good pressure. Temperature, 186 degrees. The house is just losing heat more than it's getting. All right, guys, just finished up that service call with the Navian. As you can see, all of the baseboards, a lot of them are blocked. If you restrict convection, which is the air moving across the floor through the bottom opening of the baseboard, that slant fin number 30 baseboard, if you're blocking that bottom, even with curtains and personal effects, you're going to restrict air movement through the bottom of the baseboard, up the element and out the top louvers. The louvers are closed, you're going to restrict convection. The louvers are open and the bottom is clear, you're going to have natural convection. And that's one thing that she's lacking here. It's 17 degrees outside. The boiler's running at 180 degrees. It's coming back at 180 degrees, but it's not heating up the house to their satisfaction because we're restricting convection by having too much personal effects in front of the baseboard. That's mic drop. It's all she wrote, folks. All right, we're on our way to Queens Village. It's a new homeowner here. They have water leaking on the bottom of the boiler. Hopefully it's nothing major, maybe just a relief valve from an expansion tank. Who We'll see. Tie your shoes, get your boots on, pull up your pants, put a belt on, and let's get going to the next. All right, looks like we're going for a walk all the way down the block. One part I hate about being in Queens, generally won't get a spot in front of the house you're working at. Hi, how are you? I have to park down the block.
Oh, you did?
There's no spots.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
The boiler's leaking water?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, sure is. And water level's halfway. Is that accurate? When did you notice it leaking water?
Actually, it leaked before one time.
Okay.
That was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
Alright.
My husband told us.
Try to get this cover off. Let's see. That's pretty dry. Nothing in there. Interesting. Where is this water coming from? Alright. Water in the side class is going up. Manual reset. Pressure control. Let's fill it up. Maybe, just maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna drain water from the boiler and see if the auto feeder causes a problem with the backflow preventer relief valve. All right, there's one other possibility here. That's too much pressure. All right, the feeder just started feeding. Look good so far today. No discharge on that. So the only thing I'm thinking is maybe the relief valve is going off on pressure, and both of these are not sensing pressure and they're clogged. We'll see. I'll take out the pigtails and check. Both pigtails are clean. We got some debris in there, but not interfering with pressure control operation. And that's not accurate. Looks nice and clean in the draft diverter. Alright. Sight glass is leaking. Alright. Sight glass is leaking. Let's see. What's about this sight glass? Glass appears to be okay. Let's take a look at this nut here. That ain't coming out. nuts and washers for the cycle. All right, so the only thing I really saw leaking so far is the side glass washers, you know, just not holding back the steam. So walking back to the truck, which is all the way down there. Not fun. New side glasses, new side glass nuts and washers are in. We're leak free. Yeah, that's not right, we know that. It's hard to believe that all that water came from this, but I guess anything's possible. We got a little bit of discharge from the relief valve. Maybe, just maybe. She's 15 psi. Let's take her. All right. Oh, this has been leaking for a while. Yeah, she's been leaking for a while. All right, lowered the manual reset pressure control down to under 2, and that resulted in that tripping. This little indicator tab was in the bent down position, so it looked like it was at 0.5, but it wasn't. It's actually at 2. So once I raised this back up, I lowered this back down and it sensed pressure. So it looks like we just had a defective relief valve. So let's lower the pressure control down. And see, turns off the boiler. Raise it back up to right around 2. And let it turn back on. All right, pressure control wasn't accurate. Short cycle in the boiler. Now we do a combustion test. I got my probe back there. I think she's cold. My O2 is not changing. She's cold. Little cone. Frozen. Oh, it's frozen. Make sure to check us out on Reddit. Do it now. Details in the description box down below. Hi. All right, so at this point of the video, at the end of the service call, I had brought the Testo 320 in from the truck. However, it's on the fritz. The condensation probably inside, messing up with the pump that pumps the air through the probe. So I couldn't use the Testo 320, and I went to grab the Volar A450, but the battery was dead. So it is what it is. So I couldn't do the combustion test on the boiler, but quite confident on the operation. I did check the gas pressure, and I did have 3.5 inches of water column across the gas valve, so we're good there. All right, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.